The curse of imagination. From the time she was a child, Evelyn had an unusual gift. While most kids imagined fairies and magical kingdoms, Evelyn imagined suffering, not just for fun, not just to pass the time. She imagined it because she wanted to see it. When the neighborhood boys pushed her down in the dirt, she imagined their legs breaking, twisting unnaturally as they screamed. When the teacher humiliated her in front of the class, she imagined her losing her voice, unable to speak ever again. And strangely, things would happen. The boys broke their legs in a freak accident. The teacher lost her voice to an unexplained illness. Coincidence, that's what the adults said. But Evelyn knew better. Her imagination wasn't just imagination. It was real. As she grew older, she tried to suppress it. She told herself it was wrong, that thinking those thoughts made her just as bad as the people who hurt her. But the more she pushed it down, the stronger it became. One by one, anyone who wronged her suffered. A jealous classmate who spread rumors about her woke up blind. A co-worker who humiliated her was found in a coma after a mysterious accident. She wasn't making it happen. She never acted on her thoughts. But something inside her did. She had to stop. So she buried it deep. She cut herself off from her emotions, trained herself to never wish harm on anyone, no matter what they did to her. And for years, it worked. She met a man who loved her, had 2 children, a perfect life. The darkness was gone, or so she thought. It started small. Her son came home from school one day, crying. "That boy was mean to me," he sniffled. Evelyn comforted him, whispering soft reassurances. She didn't let herself imagine anything bad. She didn't let it in. The next day, the boy was found paralyzed from the waist down after a freak fall. Evelyn's blood ran cold. She ignored it, forced herself to believe it was just a coincidence. Then it happened again and again. Her daughter had a nightmare about a teacher, and the next morning, the teacher was found hanging in her own home. Her son had a tantrum over a broken toy, and minutes later, the neighbor's dog who had barked at him earlier lay dead in the yard. It wasn't gone. It had just been sleeping, and now it had awakened in them. Evelyn sat in her darkened bedroom, staring at the walls, at the family pictures that mocked her with their false happiness. She thought she had buried it. She thought she had escaped. But imagination isn't something you can kill. It doesn't die. It only waits. And now, as she heard her children laughing from the other room, giggling about something mean their classmate had said today, she realized something horrifying. She had been able to suppress it. But could they? And if they couldn't, what kind of monsters had she brought into this world? Imagination is powerful. It can create, but it can also destroy. What you feed your mind will grow, whether you want it to or not. And some thoughts, once imagined, can never be unmade.